Let me tell you a chilling story that challenged everything I thought I knew. A few years ago, I was working with an NGO in a remote African village. Before I went there, everyone warned me about this place. They said it was cursed, haunted, and that strange things happened there. You know how these stories go, right? The locals had this deeply rooted belief that widows were witches. They claimed these women had supernatural powers and were responsible for their husbands' deaths. At first, I dismissed these tales as mere superstition, just another cultural myth that needed debunking. But then something happened that shook my rational worldview to its core. There was this widow, Amara, who lived on the outskirts of the village. The villagers avoided her like the plague, whispering that she had cursed her husband to death. One night, after a particularly heated confrontation with the village elders, Amara was found dead in her hut. The circumstances were strange, to say the least. No signs of violence, no illness, she just died. That's when things got really weird. The day after her burial, people started seeing her. Not just one or two people, an entire village reported encounters. They'd see her standing in their doorways at night, walking through their gardens at dusk, or sitting by the community well at dawn. The most skeptical villagers, the ones who had originally accused her of witchcraft, were the first to flee their homes. I remember one night, sitting in my temporary shelter, when I heard footsteps outside. I told myself it was just the wind. But then I saw a shadow pass by my window, a shadow that looked exactly like Amara's distinctive silhouette. The temperature dropped suddenly, and I could have sworn I heard her voice calling out. You see, I went there thinking I knew what was real and what wasn't. I was ready to dismiss local beliefs as simple superstition, but sometimes reality is more complex than we imagine. Sometimes, the stories we're so quick to dismiss as false carry fragments of truth we can't explain. It taught me an important lesson. In this vast, mysterious world, not everything fits into our neat little boxes of what's possible and what isn't.